Good morning, guys, and happy Friday. And as you can probably tell, I'm at home. I got the day off work today. Basically, where I work, the holiday calendar runs to the end of the tax year, which is like the 5th of April. And I've got a holiday to use up. But basically, where I work, obviously it's different for different people, but if I'm off, the MD can't be off, and vice versa. So like, I can't take any time off if the MD's off, and his wife is due to have a baby like the end of March, beginning of April. So basically we've kind of agreed that I won't take any time off in March or the first bit of April, even though I think I'm going to still try and wangle my birthday off. So I have to use all my holiday up in January and February. And who doesn't like a 3-day weekend? Do you know what I mean? But yesterday I had my flu jab after work. I went to the doctor's and got my flu jab, and the nurse was like, most people are feeling the effects, because sometimes, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes when people have flu jabs they're not poorly at all. Sometimes people have them and they're like poorly in bed for a couple of days. It affects, different strains affect different people different ways. And the nurse said that the vaccine that they've been giving is, most people feel poorly for a couple of days, but it's far superior than actually getting the real flu. So yeah, and yesterday afterwards I felt okay. I felt a little bit groggy, but I've had a tough week at work, so it could have been that. But in the middle of the night I kind of woke up and like my head and my neck and my shoulders all hurt, and I like to the point where I woke John up and I'm like, my head's heavy, and I couldn't explain myself properly, but I was like a little bit scared, which is a bit silly, I know, but I just didn't feel well. So John can now just go back to sleep. So I haven't got flu, because I've only had flu like twice in my entire life, and it's hideous. So many people go, I've got flu, when they've got a cold. Like the last time I had flu, I couldn't move, I didn't eat, I couldn't drink. If I drank anything I threw up, and I literally stayed in bed for a week, and I think I lost like 10 pounds. Yeah, like just walking made me feel sick. So I'm not like that, I'm just a bit achy and I feel a bit ugh, but I'm alright, I can cope. Like if I had to have gone to work today, I probably could, but I'd have probably sloped off early. Right, the plans for today. Originally I was going to defrost the freezer. I've got 2 haul videos to record. I've got, apart from those 2 videos that I want to record, I've got 2 videos to edit, 2 haul videos to edit, and I've got the Asda man coming. However, I kind of just want to put a different pair of pyjamas on and watch movies and cuddle Darwin and Gilly. So, don't know how much I'm going to actually achieve today. I'm sorry. On the word sorry, I kind of feel like I need to address, the last vlog was a bit sweary and a bit angry, and even though I did say it was a rant in the title, and I did put in the description that strong words were used, some of you weren't happy with the swearing, and I apologise if you're offended by that kind of language. To be completely honest, I can and occasionally do swear like a sailor. I do try not to, but the level of how I was feeling, was that Tuesday, Wednesday? It's been a really rough week at work, but yeah, I apologise if that video offended anybody, but I'm human and sometimes those things happen. Right, I'm gonna make a coffee and I'm gonna edit a haul video, G myself up to defrost the freezer. Living the dream, people. Living the dream. It's gonna be a hard day. It's in the bathroom. Don't know if you've just seen all my boobs. Just in case. It's gonna be a hard day. I was in the bathroom brushing my teeth and I could hear a dog throwing up. And it's normally Darwin because he has a tendency to drink too quick and then throw up. But it wasn't, and by the time I got into the bedroom, it was Gilly. I was like, can't go outside. And basically I thought he'd just thrown up on the floor in the bedroom. And then on the journey from the bedroom to the garden, he threw up in the front room a bit. And then he's thrown up outside. And then I went back into the bedroom and he's thrown up over the bed and it's gone and soaked through to the duvet. He's fine. He's like, came in from outside, I wiped his face, he had a drink and now he's playing with his blooming raccoon. So he's fine. But threw lots of dog vomit and I don't know what to do about the duvet. I've had such jolly vlogs recently, haven't I? Oh, maybe I should give up vlogging. Oh. Right. Time to set the washing machine going. Still feel like crap, but I've had a productive few hours. Cleaned the sick out of the bedroom and the sick out of the lounge area that's about there. I have washed, oh my arm hurts, I have washed the bedding that was thrown up on, well the duvet cover, not all the bedding, because I didn't want to wash the sicky one with the others. John's mum to the rescue on that front. They've got like a giant washing machine so they can wash duvets, so basically John's going to take our duvet over there tomorrow and John's mum will hopefully fix it, and they're also going to lend us a duvet so we've got something to sleep with because we only have, like, we have a summer duvet which is really thin and then a winter duvet, and obviously it's too cold to sleep with a summer duvet at the moment. I haven't fully defrosted the freezer but I have attacked it, and now you can, or I can, open 3 of the 4 drawers. And the door shuts properly again. Before, I think what happened over Christmas, it wasn't shut properly. And then it kind of melted and froze a little bit and then you couldn't close it properly. And I was really worried about, obviously it's really expensive because it's making it work harder, so it's using more electricity and that's bad for the environment and bad for our wallet. But I was also worried about food getting a little bit defrosted and then refreezing and defrosted, and that's how people get ill. So we can open 3 of the 4 drawers and the door shuts properly so no one's going to get poorly, so that's kind of the good thing. I have edited 2 haul videos, I have uploaded and scheduled them, and it's not even 12 o'clock yet and I feel like crap. So yeah, so my next task, the Asda man is coming between 12 and 2, so I don't really want to set up to record my haul videos because you know I'll be doing it and that's when they turn up. So I'm going to put another round of washing on, got to tidy up the kitchen so I can do the food haul, and then it's like lunchtime so I'm going to try and find something to eat, but I don't really fancy anything. Oh, and I'm really cold. I'm cold normally anyway, but obviously I've just been kind of battling with the freezer, so I'm really cold. And I'm gonna, yeah, so I'm gonna tidy the kitchen, put a load of washing on, try and find something to eat and then chill until the Asda man comes. I'm trying to be organised today, even though I just want to curl up on the sofa and die. Come on, let's be productive. Asda man's been. Gilly's inspecting the shopping. Same drama. He was really nice, different delivery driver, I've never had him before. Really friendly, But same drama as what happened at Christmas. There were 6 substitutions, all but 2 were okay. But one of the substitutions was for some steaks that I've ordered, and they're not there. They're not in the shopping. And the guy helped me look to make sure I hadn't missed them, but they're definitely not there. So he's gonna arrange for the store to re-deliver them today. But it's just odd that that's like the 2nd time in a row. Anyway, at least it's here, so I can lay it all out and do a food haul. Can any of you remember this? We bought 2 of these. We gave them to the boys in between Christmas and New Year. These are these Rough Tough, I don't know what the brand is, Zooplus raccoons that, according to the reviews, big dogs like Rottweilers and what was it, an Irish setter or something, you know, big dogs, couldn't destroy. Not last night, the night before. Gilly did it. He got him at the jugular and destroyed him. But the material's too thick for me to stitch it back up together, so I have removed all the stuffing and the squeaker, so he can still play with it, but it's just not stuffed anymore. So we've got one fat one, which is Darwin's, because Darwin didn't break it, and one skinny one, which is Gilly's. It just makes me chuckle that these rough, tough toys that these big dogs couldn't ruin, and Gilly managed it. Well done, Gil. Well done. Okay, so I took some painkillers and had a nap, and I've actually woken up with a worse headache than I went to sleep with. Oh. I'm failing at life at the moment. They haven't come back with my steak yet. They didn't give me a time though. I hope you guys are having a good day. Also, I don't think I've mentioned here, kind of messed up on my food order, and I thought I'd ordered like 200 grams of fresh ginger, but I've got like a pound, or like there's a lot of it, and I was just gonna have it for ginger and butternut squash soup and then a curry. But yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to find a lot of other things to make with all the ginger in the world. I do like ginger though. It's very warming. It's one of those things that's awesome in soup. It's not used. People don't use it enough, or maybe just my mum didn't use it enough as a kid, because I don't ever remember having it unless it was in a ginger biscuit as a child. Well, no, we used to have ginger steam pudding. I think I might be making that up. Oh, I'm talking so much ramble today. I have to wait like 2.5 hours before I can take any more painkillers. And I can't even get in my bed because I haven't got a duvet, and even if I could, if I go in the bedroom and the Asda man comes back with my steak, I might not hear him. Oh, first world problems. I think I'm going to do some colouring in, because that makes me feel better. Colouring in is the answer. Hey guys, so it is 7 o'clock. John's still not home. I didn't end up doing any colouring. I got it all out and I just couldn't concentrate on it. I'm very grateful that we get to have flu jabs in this country. Well, not everybody gets them, do they? Only certain people, but I'm glad I got one, because I know I feel crap today, and I know I have whinged a lot, but I'd rather feel like this for hopefully a day, maybe a couple of days, than have to have proper flu, because proper flu is evil. But yeah. John is running late at work. Been a bit busy, I think. I'm going to try and eat tea, not ate much today, just can't focus on anything really, but I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna do a pasta, I think, but I kind of don't fancy tomato based sauce, and I don't have any creme fraiche to make a white one, so I'm gonna Google it and see if there's a way, because I know there's a way you can do it with, like, you use white wine and you deglaze the pan and add, I want to say cornstarch or something. I'm gonna Google it. Google will tell me. Oh, my brain hurts today. Well, at least it's the weekend tomorrow. Hope you guys all have good plans for the weekend. Be that going out partying, shopping, or snuggling up with a loved one, or a good book. That's a good plan for the weekend. I have no idea what we're doing. There was talk at the earlier part of the week of having a date on Sunday. One of my New Year's resolutions is to have more dates. But I don't know if that's happening. To be fair, if I'm feeling like this on Sunday, it's not happening. But yeah, I suppose I'm just gonna have to stay tuned. So it's 7:30 and the Asda man just came back with my steak, and rather than halloumi they brought me another pot of hummus. He did offer to come back tomorrow with more halloumi, but I said not to worry about it because I have got some. Alright, still feeling crappy. John's in the shower. Gonna cook some tea. And it's tea time, and tonight we've just got a ricotta pasta with some chorizo and some Polish ham and some veggies and garlic and stuff and tomato. That's mine, that's John's. Hey guys, and that is bedtime. Basically we watched Come Dine With Me and Big Brother, and yeah, kind of been keeping an eye on the news because there's been terrorist attack or ISIS attacks in Egypt, and it's actually in Hurghada where me and John have been a few times, and the hotel that the attacks were at is actually one that very close. It was like less than a couple of minutes away from the hotel we stayed. From what it says on the news, that it was, well, at first it said people have been killed, but now it's saying that 2 tourists have been injured. Is it 2 or 3?
4.
4, but
2 attackers have been killed.
Yeah, so 4 tourists have been injured, but they're not life-threatening, and then 2 attackers have been killed. We know a couple of locals, and sent a few messages, but so far not had anything back. But obviously it's probably quite manic out there at the moment because it is such close to where it's happening. My heart goes out to all the people affected, not just the people out there on holiday and the people that family of the people that have been hurt, but the people that work there. You know, they rely so heavily on tourism, and it's just, you know, means there's going to be a lot of people that aren't going to have a job, not being able to feed their family. It's a scary world we live in, but on that sobering thought, we're going to go to bed. Hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow. Hopefully you've had a good day. Night, guys.